So it's 2022 and I've flown away for vacation for 2 months. And it's a few minutes before we go out to this event where we gather up with our relatives and stuff and it's some sort of a family gathering, whatever. And I sit there on my bed as I'm getting freaking ready and I randomly start to visualize what's gonna happen. Because I hate going to these sort of events. I hate socializing events because I'm such an introvert. And I start to visualize and it suddenly hits me that, I'm gonna spend probably the next 4 to 6 hours barely speaking to anyone, doing nothing that's gonna help me in my life. Probably freaking scrolling on my phone because I have nothing else to do. And I get I feel this sense of emptiness. I feel this sense of like, okay, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing with my life, bro? I can't be spending hours like this. I'm literally freaking 17. I can't be spending hours like this doing literally doing nothing. It doesn't make sense. What is my future gonna look like? I don't wanna just like it hit me that I can't like something was wrong, to put it lightly. I don't know how to express it, but I felt something was wrong at that point. And eventually, thankfully, a few days, months later, I found out self improvement and obviously it changed my life. But the point I'm trying to make is, a lot of young men are stuck in their life nowadays. What I'm doing right now, the place I am at right now in life, 90% of people my age are literally on the complete opposite conundrum. I don't even know what to say. Opposite freaking side of it. They are depressed out of their minds. Year by year, more and more young men, it's like the level, it's like, that eventually when you get to your teenage age, you're gonna feel some sort of, mental stress and all. And the age that starts for any young man is decreasing. From 17, it's 16. Okay, 2024, it's 15. You get my point? It saddens me. I don't even know if I should say this, but it literally saddens me to see my 9-year-old brother literally addicted to video games. I keep telling him, look, because it's inevitable that I could see the future. How many people who have an addiction to video games and spend their life on the freaking computer screen is gonna have a bright future in 6 to 7 years' time. We all know the issues they're gonna face. We all know. Let's be honest. And you can't even help it. There are times when I'll go to pick up my brother from school and I'll be waiting there for him and I'll see all these kids freaking lined up ready to go home. And I feel so bad because I know what they're gonna go through in 5 to 6 years' time, and no one is even there to help them about it. They're gonna go to school, the teachers are gonna continue blabbering about whatever they have to talk about, while mentally they are absolutely lost and messed up. And I mean, at the same time, it's almost crazy. It's almost like it's so obvious because so many of us, we wake up, check our phones, we spend even when we're working, it's literally like we're using devices for 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 hours a day. We go to school, oh, we need the laptops now. We come back home, we need to work, oh, we need the freaking phone and the laptop screens. And I don't think this is how humans were supposed to be wired. Hence, it's almost obvious that you're literally depressed. And especially when it comes to young men, people, they're so isolated and playing video games. They can't find any intimacy from anyone. They can't find, any friends, actual people to talk to. And so playing Fortnite or, streaming on Twitch. Half the men you speak to nowadays have social anxiety. And it's, there's no other way to put it than it's just sad. It's sad. And I was in this exact position last year. And I found out about self-improvement, but the question is, will they find out about it? Will you find out about it if you're a young guy? I mean, if you're watching this video, I guess you have, and you're lucky, but you're probably one in 150 men who are gonna find a video like this that'll probably change their life. Only if, sometimes I think self-improvement, despite it changing my life, it shouldn't even be a thing. People people who, read books, learn, are in a healthy stage, eat a healthy diet, exercise, go outside. This is considered unusual nowadays. It's considered to be weird or normal. I mean, unnormal.
Unnormal, not being normal.
The definition of a normal person has completely changed. A person who spends their entire time on social media is considered normal now. Oh, drinking, partying, yep, that's normal. Eating a healthy diet, going out for a walk, spending time in nature, spending time with your family, oh, that's weird. I mean, no wonder you guys are freaking depressed out of your mind. Sometimes I hope, that my channel could be long enough, I mean, big enough at some point that, when these guys go on YouTube to freaking scroll and watch something, they come across my video that inevitably changes their life. I hope that happens. I mean, if you subscribe, I'm not forcing you to, but if you do subscribe, that will really help. And if you do know anyone that's struggling or going through these issues, please do send them this video. And even if you don't send them this video, at least share them the message that I'm speaking about in this video. Because the thing is, a lot of these men, when they're depressed, they don't even show it. I've seen it, bro, in school. Like, these guys, they on the outside they're fine, and when I speak to them, it's like the problems they have going behind the scenes is ridiculous, and no one even knows about it. That's the thing. I'm not trying to compare men and women here, but if when a woman has a problem, in a minute's time, and 100 different women are going to know about it. If a man has a problem, nobody knows. Literally nobody knows.
5 seconds previously.
I'm not trying to compare men and women here. All he has is himself. I remember being in this position in 2022. There's a room beside me. I would sit in that room, lock the room, cry my eyes out, bro. And we have put it out there that men should be strong and everything, and I've said it in previous videos that you should, but the fact that a lot of men struggle to socialize and make friends. Even I do. It's sad. Men are looked at as the guys, they have to be strong and everything, and you should be strong. But at times, I guess we all do need people, like, we could talk about our problems to and get some help. If you're struggling in life, I promise you self-improvement will change it. I'm not going to describe the entire benefits and details about self-improvement, but if you watch my other videos, you will definitely gain a lot of knowledge, and I promise you it'll change my life. I promise you it'll change your life. This advice I'm giving you right here changed my life completely. I would have never imagined I could be where I am at now, with the mental health, most importantly, that I have now. When I was in 2022 sitting on the floor crying, I sometimes even get scared thinking about the thoughts I had then, bro.